MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona DiamondBacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Milwaukee Brewers.
Briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who will get the ball here in this one. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Junior Guerra gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Junior Guerra, kind of one of these up-and-coming young pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Throws the curveball and the straight changeup. The curveball might be his best secondary pitch. If he has the curveball early, that's the key to success for Junior Guerra.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Leading off for
Here's
Arizona
Gerard Dyson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Gerard Dyson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, We're in for a good contest here.
Grounded back up the middle. Santana is there. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to raise to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, David Peralta.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Onto the grill deck and gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. His 3rd home run of this series, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy was no shocker.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
A high fastball is in there.
I got the count 0-2.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 for the D-backs on the home run by Paul Goldschmidt. Home half of the first coming up for Miller Park. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready, here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. One down.
Batting second, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third,
and with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
For every pitcher, would like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position. The minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
First pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run. Got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Braun rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there. We're all square at 1 apiece. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
This guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but you do it when it gets close.
Meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. They'll throw into second. And it's in time to get him. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. The Brewers lead this one 2-1. So striding forward now, Jake Lamb going to start it in the top of the second.
Jake Lamb.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. And that's into the corner, of foul ball and right. Another 0-2 home. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Avila.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Goodness. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Chris Owings.
Digging in now, Chris Owings will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Ball, that's
and that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Too high. Ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 3-2 one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Shaw.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Batting 7th, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Now in the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Shaw stands at second with no outs. Now, good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he popped him up. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball
1.
1-0.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Souza going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run of the series. And the Brewers have moved to a 4-1.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting 9th.
Into the box, Junior Guerra. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hit out towards second. There is Ahmed. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Cain, the former Royal, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2 out, nobody on. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. Digging in, Nick Ahmed. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. So 1-1 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Popped up. Braun is there. Makes the play. One away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Robbie Ray.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Robbie Ray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Gerard Dyson. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it 4-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning.
Yelich.
Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Ryan Braun now. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 7, Eric Haynes.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Dyson. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 4-1. Riding in once again, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning start.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And he fouls this one off. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And the Diamondbacks have cut the gap to 4-2 now.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You can see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Now batting.
Into the box
Right
now,
fielder,
Steven Souza.
Steven Souza.
And right into the shift. Shaw fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Ball 1.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. Two runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Popped him up. Shaw in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Thames ranging back at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb, his 3rd home run of this series, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby here. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's one well above the zone for a ball. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Milwaukee leads it 4-3. Into the box now, Domingo Santana.
Leading off
was
with the
cut
Brewers
down
here
at
in the
second,
4th.
attempting to stretch
Second
a base hit
baseman,
his first time through.
Domingo Santana.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Next for Milwaukee, Travis Shaw. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Popped straight up. Lamb over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Catches the corner for a strike. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Here's Chris Owings now.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Chris.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please. Now
And
pitching
a
for
new
the
pitcher
Brewers,
is summoned from the
number
bullpen, as
48.
it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the
Logan.
call. Now here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Logan, a native Texan. He was a 20th round selection during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back, still ranging back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Now, Robbie Ray.
Catcher, Robbie
So take a look at
Ray.
ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Ball 2.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. That's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Four runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, he's 1 for 3. The 1-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready for another shot now, David Peralta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. Foul. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. Halfway home tonight from Miller Park. All even now at 4 apiece.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And there's ball 2 now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hit out towards second. Ahmed has it. And that's out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Matt Duffy move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Matt Duffy.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In is Christian Yeller. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
King stands at second with 2 gone. And he popped him up. Owings shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Brewers strand 1. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Jeremy Jeffress takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 1 for 4. The 0-1 delivery, fouled away. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Steven Souza waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. Now the 1-1 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Thames racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The catcher, number 5, Alex.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on it. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 home. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for Arizona. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Into the box now, Ryan Braun is
Leading off for
lined
the
a
Brewers.
single and a fly ball. 2 at-bats thus far.
Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Heading out towards shallow right. Souza is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 7, Eric Haynes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The count is 1-2.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Got him.
I think they're able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Domingo Santana.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Ned fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Stepping in, Chris Owings. No hits
Leading
to
off
this
for the
point.
DiamondBacks, shortstop, Chris Owings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Fouled off. Three-two pitch. Bouncer down the line. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And that's in there for strike one. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 1 for 3. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Ahmed ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Gerard Dyson. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And he scores on a daring steal of home. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and misses. He ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Line to the right side. Thames will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. D-backs lead it 6-4. TJ McFarland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
TJ McFarland.
Settling in now, Travis Shaw.
Leading
it
out
was
for the
a
Brewers.
flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Bullet back up the middle. Dyson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. He just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt. And he puts it on the ground to second. There is Ahmed. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right here. He broke out all ambush.
Now batting,
First
the pitcher,
fastball middle in.
Jeremy
Drive
Catford.
nice.
Jonathan Dion.
This one's down to 3rd. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 6-4.
Your
Dan
attention,
Jennings
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen as he'll
Brewers,
do so to start
number
the 8th.
43, Dan Jennings.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Number 44, Paul
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning.
now batting, right fielder,
Ready once again, Steven Souza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Counts
And
1-0.
this is ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thames is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, third baseman, James Lamb.
At the plate, Jake Lamb. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Jennings is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Yelich is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 6-4. Fernando Salas is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for the
bullpen in the
Diamondbacks.
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Fernando Salas.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee
Leading off
order,
for the
digging
Brewers,
in Lorenzo Cain.
center fielder,
He singled his last time.
Lorenzo Cain.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In is Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Ryan Braun now in his career matchups with Fernando Salas. He's just 2 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitches are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box now, Eric Thames.
Ball 1, no
First
strike.
pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher's got to be
Up
smart.
next for Milwaukee.
He blew that
Second
fastball
baseman,
right by him, and then he did it quickly by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Stepping up now, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Good job to corral this quickly.
Now
as the runners hold on.
3rd baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Brewers forced to settle for 1. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th inning now. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Brewers 5. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 3 at-bats for him in this one, ending with him going down on strikes.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Shaw gloves it. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Chris Owings.
Standing in, Chris Owings. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Thames has a beat on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Archie Bradley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 25, Archie Bradley. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 10, Devin Marrero.
Here's the first pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, Jesus Aguilar. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the run out. You have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bo leads on second with nobody out. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes Souza. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. The relay to third now, but he's safe as a run comes across the score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Garcia come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, Devo. But the runner in scoring position, sac fly, brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, Devo?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And their dream season continues. They walk off a winner, and with it, it's on to the NLCS.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.